Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes relationship timeline. Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello announced their split in November 2021. They sparked short-lived reconciliation rumors in 2023. Camila is not making a comeback. On November 17, 2021, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes announced their split after more than 2 years of dating. "Hey guys, we've decided to end our romantic relationship, but our love for one another as humans is stronger than ever," the statement, which they both shared on their Instagram story, said. "We started our relationship as best friends and will continue to be best friends." Then, in April 2023, the pair were spotted kissing while attending Coachella in Indio, California. A source then told People that the two had been friendly for months. However, the reunion seemed to have ended by June 2023, when People confirmed that Cabello was back on the dating scene. From steamy collaborations to Camila, here's a look back at the former couple's relationship timeline. 2014. Fifth Harmony and Shawn Mendes open for Austin Mahone. Both Fifth Harmony and Shawn Mendes were on tour alongside Austin Mahone, whom Cabello briefly dated in 2014. "I remember I wanted to hang out with you, but you were always on the tour bus, just learning guitar," Cabello said during a 2019 interview for V Magazine. "Yeah, that was me. I didn't talk to anybody. You were the only person that talked to me," Mendes added. "Like, you were the only one of everybody on that tour who would say words to me. Actually, I think if we go into our DMs or something, there's a photo from the day we met, I think." Mendes joked that at the time, he thought she was crazy, insane. "I thought you were out of your mind. I'd be in my bus where no one could see me," Mendes said. "I'd be looking through the window, and I'd see you flying around on a scooter and jumping and doing cartwheels. I'd be like, she's insane. Close the window and go to sleep." November 2014, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes dropped their first collab. Just a year after the Mahone tour, the duo dropped "I Know What You Did Last Summer," while Cabello was still in the group. The duo wrote the song during a stop of Taylor Swift's 1989 stadium tour. Mendes was an opener for Swift, while Cabello attended the concert with her bandmate Ally Brooke, according to Rolling Stone. "That was the first time we had ever really spent more than a few minutes talking to each other," Cabello told the outlet. "We were just backstage hanging out," Mendes added. "I pulled out my guitar and we were just messing around, not really thinking about writing a song." Cabello and Mendes released the song while she was still a member of Fifth Harmony. She'd leave the group in December 2016. November 2015, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes denied dating rumors on James Corden. While promoting their song on The Late Late Show, the two said they weren't dating. "No," the two answered the question in unison, before saying they haven't made out. "Every time I make a move, she just swerves me off," Mendes said, before Cabello said, "He friend-zones me, he calls me kid." The two said they're just kidding. October 2016. Shawn Mendes says he and Camila Cabello were never a thing. In an interview with People, Mendes was asked if the two had ever dated. His answer was simple: "A thing? No, we weren't actually." He added, "We're just really close friends. She is one of those people who's just very easy to connect with and still, to this day, is one of my greatest friends. You find that instant connection with people, and she's one of them." Mendes explained that he loved writing with Cabello. "She's a great writer," he said. "Even if we just wrote for other people, I would be happy to do that because she's such a thrill to write with and work with." December 2017. Camila Cabello is girlfriend material, says Shawn Mendes. 2 years after I Give You DLS, Mendes called Cabello girlfriend material, but admitted the two were just really good friends. "She has the best sense of humor, and she's probably, other than me, the most determined person I've ever met. The next guy that finds her should wife her up," he told the newspaper. He added, "We're just really good friends, but I love her. She's one of my best friends. November 2018. Proud of you and love you, writes Camila Cabello after Shawn Mendes' Rolling Stone cover. After Mendes landed the cover of Rolling Stone, Cabello had some sweet words for her friend. Cover of Rolling Stone, Cabello wrote, "Big deal, Shawnito, proud of you and love you." Just months before, Mendes had gone on Beats Radio 1, where he said Cabello was his favorite person in the whole world. He added at the time, "I don't think you'll ever meet somebody who can feel emotion like her in all aspects. She can feel hurt like no other, but she can feel love like no other." February 2019. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes pose at the Grammys. Both Mendes and Cabello performed at the Grammy Awards in 2019. Cabello performed Havana alongside Ricky Martin and J Balvin, while Mendes hit the stage for In My Blood with Miley Cyrus. Backstage, the two snapped a photo together and shared it on their Instagram accounts. "So proud of this amazing human. Seems like yesterday we were just kids singing Ed Sheeran songs in the dressing room. Now we're kids trying not to throw up 'cause we're at the Grammys. I love you forever," Cabello captioned the photo. Meanwhile, Mendes wrote, "Every time I'm blown away with you and your performance and love for what you do. So proud of us, Camilita, X." June 2019. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes drop Señorita. In the sizzling Señorita music video, Cabello and Mendes play lovers who can't seem to quit one another. Their characters, a waitress and a mysterious motorcycle rider, meet in a club and have an instant connection as they cuddle up on the dance floor. Their attraction leads them to a motel room, where they share an evening and following morning of passion. With lyrics like, "They say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste." Some fans wondered if the longtime pals are becoming more off-screen too. "The whole music video was funny because we were both really nervous," Cabello admitted prior to the video's release during a live chat with fans on YouTube. "I had to drink a lot of wine." To promote the single, the pair posed on the cover of V magazine. At the time, people had confirmed that Cabello and her then-boyfriend Matthew Hussey had split. Summer 2019. Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes start dating. As they promoted Señorita, the two would be spotted multiple times sharing some PDA. In early July, they were seen holding hands in LA, another time holding hands on the 4th of July, and a third time passionately kissing on a beach in Cabello's native Miami. Later that year, Mendes would tell a crowd in Australia that the two started dating on the 4th of July. Then came the MTV Video Music Awards, where the two sang Señorita during a super steamy performance. 2020. Quarantine, COVID, and Shamila galore with Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. The couple started to get much closer and openly share their affection during the pandemic as they quarantined together. The duo quarantined together in Miami during the COVID-19 pandemic, which Mendes said back in August was a time that brought them closer together. He said his single Summer of Love was inspired by the first several months of lockdown. "It feels good. It was like writing about the first couple of months actually in the lockdown. Camila and I were so lucky because we were able to just kind of be in a still moment, and it was the first time in the past 6 years that we've been just able to relax and not work at all," he said in an interview with Odyssey Check-In. "We were going on bike rides around Miami, and it just felt really beautiful. Just kind of writing about that," he said. "Had a lot of nostalgia at that time, and I think without that time we found it a lot harder to connect. It really brought us together." October 2020. Shawn Mendes drops Wonder, inspired by Camila Cabello. Sharing the first single off his album Wonder, Cabello wrote that Mendes crafted this album with every last bit of his soul, his spirit, and his essence with the purest intentions. "My love, I'm so proud of the person you are, and I'm so excited for people to see and hear your heart," she wrote. Later that month, Mendes would say that song's lyrics were inspired by his relationship to Cabello. I thought that I was a pretty open, emotional guy until I started being in a relationship with someone that I really, truly love, and realizing that, oh no, I really have this big ego, and I don't want to show her that I'm hurting, and I don't want to show her that that offended me, and like I want to be the man, and I want to be strong in this relationship, he told Radio.com. Then, in the trailer for his In Wonder documentary, Mendes said that all his songs were about Cabello. My song comes on the radio or something, and I'm like, everything's about you. They have always been about you, he said in the documentary trailer. She goes, "What do you mean?" To which he remembers responding, "They're all about you, like every song I've ever wrote."